We're moving on to Dropbox now. Dropbox is one of those apps I used to love to hate. Lots of unlabeled buttons, lots of weirdness in general. It also has been updated recently, and now it's a joy to work with.
Dropbox. Recent. Dropbox. File. Dairy Farmers Pocket Spanish Dictionary.pdf. Dropbox. In list.
The user interface for Dropbox is similar to the user interface for Google Drive.
Menu. Button.
In the top left corner we have Menu, and in the top right corner we have Search.
Search.
Right below that we have 3 tabs across the top. They are
Selected. Recent. Tab. 1 of 3. In list. 3 items.
Recent. That's exactly what it sounds like, the files you've been working on or checking out recently.
Shared. Tab. 2 of 3.
Shared. Files that have been shared with you and folders that have been shared with you.
Starred. Tab. 3 of 3.
And starred. The files you think are important. Across the bottom we have 4 tabs. They are
Selected. Home. Tab. 1 of 4. In list. 4 items.
Home.
Files. Tab. 2 of 4.
Files.
Photos. Tab. 3 of 4.
Photos.
Account. Tab. 4 of 4.
And Account. Most of the screen is just a list of files. And along the right edge, for each file, there is an Actions button.
Selected. Recent. Tab. 1 of 3. In list. 3 items. File. Rental 2021. XLSX. In folder rental. In list.
This is really nice. It tells me that there's a file, the name of the file, and it tells me which folder this is in.
More options for Rental 2021. XLSX button.
And there's a More Options button for this Excel file.
File. House.txt. Dropbox.
There's the house.txt file that I also have in Drive. It's an important file I'm working on. And then right below it is
File. Dairy Farmers Pocket Spanish Dictionary.pdf. Dropbox.
And to the right of each of these, remember, is the Actions button. When I have a file in Drive in the main folder, I just hear the file name. I'll show you what happens when we come across a folder.
Folder. Rental. Dropbox.
And it also has an Actions button to the right.
More options for rental button.
There we go. Dropbox is similar to Drive in that I can tap any of these files to open it. Dropbox, I discovered, now has a text editor, which works really well. I edited my file a little bit last night. And it also has a PDF viewer. I opened the Dairy Farmers Glossary. Both files opened immediately, suggesting that they're on my phone. Like Google Drive in the past, I would be notified that the files needed to be downloaded, and this time I didn't do that, so I'm not sure if the files are actually on my phone or not. So let's tap the Actions button to find out which options I have.
More options for house.txt button. Dropbox. File. In list. House.txt. Heading.
Alright, there's the name of my file.
Dropbox 21 kilobytes. Modified 9 hours ago.
Tells me how big the file is.
Copy link.
I can copy my Dropbox link.
Share.
Share with someone.
Manage access.
Manage access to who can open this file.
Make available offline.
Make available offline. Again, I'm not sure if this is on my phone or not, because it opened immediately the first time I tried to open it.
Not checked. Make available offline. Switch. Off.
There's a button for making it available offline.
Star.
A button for starring.
Show in folder.
I can show it in a folder if it were in a folder.
Rename.
Rename.
Duplicate.
Duplicate.
Move.
Move.
Open with.
Open with. This is useful. If Dropbox cannot open the file, it'll give you a list of options. Even if it can, when I opened the TXT file, the first option in the list was the Dropbox text editor.
Export.
Export.
Delete.
Delete. And there you have it. going to go back.
Dropbox. File, house.txt, Dropbox, in list.
Again, you can go to some of these other tabs to find a different list of files.
Photos, tab, 3 of 4, in list, 4 items.
I'm going to tap Photos, which is one of the options across the bottom.
Turn on camera uploads, tap here to auto-upload your photos, in list.
So I can make sure that my photos automatically get backed up to Drive. I don't know that I want to do that.
January 2020. Practice video.bin underscore 202000127 underscore 192624.mp4.
Let's see. Great. I have a video that I was practicing with.
36 img underscore 20,181,024 underscore 162,117.jpg.
And some photographs.
32 img underscore 20,181,024 underscore 161,608.jpg.
There are headings that give me a sense of when this photo was taken. For example,
January 2020. October 2018.
And that's pretty much all there is to it. In the case of Dropbox, you can put the file pretty much anywhere inside the Dropbox folder. It can be in a folder, a subfolder. It'll work, so it's not as fussy as Google Drive is. So that's it. Both of these apps have been recently updated. They work really well, especially Dropbox. Hope you enjoy them.
Thanks very much for those demos, Anna.